Alrighty, everybody. Is forgiveness required? Has anyone hurt you in the last week or so? I'll be honest, last week was rough. I was just getting over a breakup. There was gossip flying around everywhere. It's all extremely petty, hurtful, and disrespectful. But it's not my place to judge, and because of that, I try my best to maintain an unbiased opinion. You never know what the other person might be going through, and that might be the reason for the whole stuff. Sorry about my stand there. Now, Jesus told us to turn the other cheek, and that is the best example of what to do. I also feel like if we don't inform these creating the problem, they'll end up hurting more than just you or themselves. You've heard me talk about being a light for others. Well, part of this is keeping your cool in irritating situations. If you see people in an argument, cussing, fist fighting, spreading lies, they aren't seeing a good example of a Christian. In fact, if you look at Galatians 5, verse 22 and 23, this is where the fruit of the Spirit is talked about. You will know them by their fruit. It says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Most of those you are not showing a good example of if you are punching somebody in the nose. Just saying. An apple tree might grow faster on one side of the property than the other, but that doesn't make the one on the other less of an apple tree. Just because somebody's not showing all the fruits of the Spirit does not mean they're not a Christian. It might mean they're a Christian in development, but it does not mean they're not a Christian. I'm going to make this a 2-part series for TikTok. Oh, I don't know why I keep on bumping my stand there. There we go. It is only human nature to get upset when you feel people to have wronged you in some way. But it is God's will for us to forgive them and love them just the same. God could have just as easily said, Jesus, come on back. There ain't no saving those heathens. But luckily for us, even though we don't deserve it, he didn't do it because he loves us so much. There are a ton of examples of forgiveness, but my favorite is where Jesus is in Matthew teaching the people about forgiveness. Exactly. It's Matthew 6, verse 14. For if you forgive men when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. And then right after that is a stout warning. It says, but if you do not forgive men their sins, your Father will not forgive you of your sins. So when you see this stream, just know I'm not singling anybody out by giving you all constructive criticism. We all need a little bit of constructive criticism, right? I mean, that's exactly what the Apostle Paul did in a lot of the New Testament. But the whole church, not building, but spiritual church, needs to learn from this. We need to act like actual Christians and not like lukewarm Hollywood Christians. I pray that this reaches somebody who desperately needs it. Maybe somebody who's been hurt before or something. I don't know. I just felt like Sunday morning I needed to do this, and I haven't had the energy to do it. So I did it first thing this morning. God bless y'all. Y'all take care. Share it with a friend.